Mencho ran it like a dictator. It was it pretty much operated like a paramilitary force. No heir apparents right now. Killing or capturing the head of a cartel is not really going to have a major impact. You have to go after the infrastructure. Well, the thing is that cooperation was actually much better when Donald Trump was not president, simply because Donald Trump has been threatening to invade Mexico, basically attacking Mexico, that the cartels control the country. So actually, there was a much better exchange of information under past presidencies. But in this case, a lot of the intelligence actually came from the Mexican government. This was a very spectacular operation that was coordinated between the National Guard, the armed services, the Army, and then also aerial support by the Mexican Air Force. Jalisco New Generation Cartel is definitely one of two most powerful criminal organizations in the world. Not only do they traffic in heroin, cocaine, but they also manufacture fentanyl, methamphetamine. They get the chemicals from India and China. And apart from that, they penetrated the avocado industry, the lemon lime industry. They steal millions of dollars worth of petroleum from the Mexican petroleum pipelines. And then they make billions of dollars trafficking human beings, from Mexico into the United States. So it's a very powerful organization. And Mencho ran it like a dictator. It was it pretty much operated like a paramilitary force, well armed, and they would take metal plates and put them on trucks, converting them into their version of military tanks with high caliber weapons, like 50 caliber weapons. But Mencho is gone. And the big concern now is that the cartel will fragment, very much like the Sinaloa cartel right now, which could lead to more violence. There's no heir apparents right now, but it's a great victory for Mexico, for many countries around the world. And I have to really congratulate Claudia Sheinbaum, Omar Garcia Harfuch, and members of the military. No, there's a lot of things that can be done, because right now, the Jalisco New Generation Cartel is in a state of shock. They're going through emotional trauma that their beloved leader, El Mencho, is dead. So now what they have to do is they have to do a frontal assault, based on intelligence, to basically diminish the infrastructure of this cartel. And they have to do it quick, and they have to do it very efficiently, because if not, there's going to be hell to pay in terms of violence within Mexico and potential. Well, it's an operation. Most of the infrastructure of the cartel is based in the state of Jalisco. And Mexico has experience doing this, but they have to base it on intelligence, and they have to move quickly, because, killing or capturing the head of a cartel is not really going to have a major impact. You have to go after the infrastructure. There are logistics, there are money launderings, there are armed wings. So there's a lot of work that still needs to be done.